Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1972 season is on the air. Today's date is May 21st, 1972. We are at the house that Ruth built. We are at Yankee Stadium for the rivalry between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Red Sox come into this game a record of 13-11. They are right now playing some scrappy baseball and are right now up there in the American League East. The Yankees struggling a little bit. They are 11-14. They did not have a great team in 1972, but you never know what the Yankees may do as we approach later in the season. So we are here at Yankee Stadium. This is our first look at the Yankees in 1972. One of only two teams left we've yet to see. We will see the final team in this first schedule block tomorrow night. Let's see here what we got here. Brian B. is first to join us here at Yankee Stadium. The Yankees historically won this game 6-3. They had 11 hits and no errors. The Red Sox had 8 hits and no errors. This was the first game of a doubleheader played on this date, and we're just going to play the first game, obviously, because no, Brian, we're not doing doubleheaders anymore. Somebody's getting old and has to work, which I think is me. Maybe not you young kid. Anyway, we should have a good matchup today as the Red Sox take on the Yankees. Hoping we have lots of Red Sox and Yankee fans joining us for the game. As usually, I hope every time I do this, of course, every season, I will always try to get at least one Red Sox-Yankees game in there, maybe two, depending on how the schedule works. DJP joins us here at Yankee Stadium. So everyone is set and ready to go. The house that Ruth built is ready. Let's get to some baseball. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight is Fritz Peterson. I don't know much about him, although he didn't have a bad year in 72. 17 wins, 15 losses, a 3.24 ERA, 100 strikeouts, and 39 walks. Yankee Stadium, not a lot of strikeouts here, -5 to strikeouts at Yankee Stadium. That might be the most I've seen in a subtraction to strikeouts. -2 to walks. Definitely a pitcher's park. Only 90 home runs hit there in 72. This was, of course, before Yankee Stadium underwent renovation. They would go under renovation starting 74 and 75 when the Yankees would play at Shea for 2 years. David Vega joins us here at Yankee Stadium. So we are all set and ready to go. Let's play the rivalry game between the Red Sox and the Yankees. Anything can happen in a Yankees-Red Sox game. You never know. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Bo Sox, center fielder Tommy Harper. 254 average, 14 homers, 49 RBIs. We're going to use blue, white, and white dice. Yankees are the home team. We are set and ready. Lots of Yankee fans in the stands. I'm pretty sure there are a few Boston fans in there as well. Let's get started. Peterson, 2-5. That is a blank. Harper, 4-1, and that's a fly out to center field. Getting under that will be Bobby Mercer, and he will put it away for the out. 1 out, and here's the shortstop, Luis Aparicio, Hall of Famer. Yep, 257 average, 3 homers, 39 RBIs. He was in his later years, though, in 72. Peterson, 1-6. That is a home run chance. Righty, 1-18. The 6 is good. Aparicio needs a 3 to put the Red Sox on the board first. He won't get that. 2-1, and instead he grounds it to short, handled easily there by Gene Michael, and he will toss it over for the out, 2 down. Next batter is the right fielder, Reggie Smith. 270 average, 21 homers, 74 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Peterson, 4-1, strikeout 3, and believe it or not, and he will get him, struck him out, even with a -5 against the lefty. Smith is a 12, -5 makes him a 7, but he still struck him out. First strikeout for Peterson, And that is a 1-2-3 inning for the Bo Sox. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox tonight is Ray Culp. Again, a pitcher I don't know much of. 5 wins, 8 losses, a 4.46 ERA. 52 strikeouts and 50 walks in 72. He got the call for the Red Sox here in the first game of this doubleheader. DJP was hoping Horace Clarke is playing, and he is. Leading off for the Yankees will be second baseman Horace Clarke. And believe it or not, I really don't know much about him. 241 average, 3 homers, 37 RBIs. Maybe DJP can tell me something about Horace Clarke. Culp, 6'3", that is a blank. Clarke, 6'3", and that's a ground out to short. That'll be handled by Aparicio, and the throw goes to first. Next batter, the right fielder, Rusty Torres. I know a little bit about him. 211 average, 3 homers, 13 RBIs in 72. Culp, 1-6. That's a walk in. That 8 will barely walk him, but that will be ball 4. So Torres will draw the base on balls. First walk issued by Culp. And now here's the center fielder, Bobby Mercer. And he had a great year in 72. 292 average, 33 homers, 96 RBIs. One of the better years Mercer had. Infield is at double play. Torres is he's going to stay put. Mercer gets the hit and run, but he's going to swing away. Culp, 4-4. That is a blank. Mercer, 4-1, and that is a ground out to first. Let's see if they turn it. 1-1-1. Shortstop pivot. Aparicio, -2, so no chance of a hit and no chance of a double play. That is a 6, so the only play was to first base, and that'll be handled by Josephson. He's going to make the play himself, and that will be out number 2. That is a 6, so Torres does get to second base. Luca Pini joins us here at Yankee Stadium, and Chuck Rawlings here as well. 2 outs, and the batter will be the left fielder, Roy White. I believe he belongs in the Hall of the Very Good. Does anybody have a problem with Roy White in the Hall of the Very Good? 270 average, 10 homers, 54 RBIs. Jeremy Brooks now joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Nothing on the 8. Culp, 4-5. That's an error on a grounder. White, 1-4. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Doug Griffin. His error rating is a 7. That's a 20. He's got it, and he will go ahead and throw to first to get the out and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. No score after 1. Clarke was kind of the poster boy in those bad Yankee years, but he was a good, steady ball player. He'd get 500, 600 at-bats a season. Thank you, sir. Yes, don't know much about him. 1972, I was only about 3 years old. I wasn't collecting baseball cards just yet. I didn't start collecting baseball cards until 1976. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox will be the first baseman, Dwayne Josephson. 268 average, a homer, 7 RBIs. He got the call for the Red Sox in this game. No score. Peterson, 2-4. That's a blank. Josephson, 5-6. And Josephson hits one into right field. That'll bounce off the wall out there, and Josephson has a leadoff double. Good start for him. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Rico Petrocelli. I know a lot of Red Sox fans like Rico Petrocelli. 240 average, 15 homers, 75 RBIs. Josephson on at second, and he will stay at second. Peterson, 2-5. That is a blank. Petrocelli, 2-5. And that is a ground out to second base. That'll be handled by Clarke. He'll make the play to first, and Josephson will go to third. On the ground out to second. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Phil Gagliano. I don't know much about him. 256 average, no homers, 10 RBIs. Peterson will pitch. The infield is going to play in. Strategy. That's a 20. Peterson throws to the catcher. The catcher throws to third to try to pick him off. No, Josephson will get back. And now Peterson will pitch to Gagliano. Peterson, 6-2. That's an error on a throw. Gagliano, 4-6. That is a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to, let's see here, third base. That ball is hit to Rich McKinney. His error rating is a 17. That's a 4, and he's going to make a throwing error. Now, the question is where did he throw the ball to? The infield was in, and Dwayne Josephson had a base running rating of 2. But with the infield in, it would have been a 0, so he would not have been sent. But the throw goes to first base, so the ball goes to Ron Blomberg. His range is a 1. If he doesn't make this, the run will score. And he does not. So Gagliano, because he threw the ball away, Josephson will come in to score on the throwaway. Gagliano's base running rating is a 2. He will take second on the throw. So that is an E5 on McKinney. So Gagliano will get to second base on the error. The run will score, and the Red Sox will take a 1-0 lead. So now how I'm going to run that as an error on a throw, but with the infield in, he would not have been sent. But since he threw the ball away and the fielder did not make a range play to get, he threw it into the dugout. That will allow the run on third to come, and Gagliano does go to second. That's how I'm going to play it. So 1-0 Red Sox, and I believe Chris will back me up on the play. So 1-0, runner on second, and now the batter is the second baseman, Doug Griffin. 260 average, 2 homers, 35 RBIs. That is the first error on the Yankees. They didn't have any errors in the game historically. So runner at second, 1 out, nothing on the 10. Peterson, 6-2, another error on a throw. Griffin, 3-1, that's a pop out. That'll be a pop fly ball to third, and he will make the catch for out number 2, and Gagliano will stay where he is. 2 outs, and that will bring up the catcher, Pudge himself, Carlton Fisk. Hall of Famer? Yes. One of the greatest catchers of all time? Yes. 293 average, 22 homers, 61 RBIs in 72. Very good year for him. Gagliano on at second, and that is the 3, and he will stay put. Peterson, 3-3. That's a pitcher result. And that 3 against the righty is a base hit right past the pitcher, and that'll be a single. Against the righty, a 1-3 is a single up. That is a 3. Gagliano will come around. He will score. It's 2-0 Red Sox. Stadium groans. So an RBI single by Pudge now gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead here on the top of the second. And that will bring up the pitcher, Ray Culp. He does not have his own hitting card, so we will use the Boston pitcher's card, which has a 122 average, a homer, and an RBI. So Fisk on at first. Joe Turney joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Nothing on the strat. Peterson will pitch. Peterson, 6-3. Again, possible error. Culp, 4-1. That's a fly ball hit to right field. Going after that is Rusty Torres. His error rating is a 6. That's a 16. He will make the catch and retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. And the Red Sox have a 2-0 lead here going in the bottom of inning number 2. Bottom of the second. Leading off for the Yankees will be the first baseman, Ron Blomberg. Is that Blomberg or Bloomberg? Somebody tell me, is that Blom or Bloom? I'm not 100% sure. 268 average, 14 homers, 49 RBIs. I know a little bit about him, but I'm not sure how to say his name. Culp with the pitch. Culp, 4-5, error on a grounder. Bloomberg, 2-2. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Doug Griffin. His error rating is a 7. That's a 1. It's going to go through his legs, and that's going to be an error on him. And that's going to be an E4. on Doug Griffin. So the Red Sox make an error. They did not have any errors in this game historically. It is Bloom. Thank you there, my good man. So Bloomberg is now on at first on the error. And that will bring up the catcher, a pretty young Thurman Munson, although I think this was his second or third season. Thurman Munson, 280 average, 7 homers, 46 RBIs. I sometimes wonder why they don't put him in the Hall of Fame just because of the principle. I sometimes wonder, because we all know Munson would have been a Hall of Famer if he completed his career without dying in the crash. Infield is at double play depth. And Bloomberg, he will stay where he is. And Munson actually gets the hit and run call. But Blomberg, however, zeros, although strikeout chances are going to be very rare with the -5. I'm going to let him hit. I'm going to let him hit and run. Hit and run is on. Culp 2-4, strikeout 3. That's going to be too high because that's a 6, but -5 will make him a 1. So he'll get the swing. Munson, 3-2, and it's a base hit to right field. The hit and run works perfectly, and Munson will have a single to right. Bloomberg, base running rating 2, single to right, +1 is a 3. Hit and run makes him a 5, and he will get the third with no problem at all. So the hit and run is perfect by Munson, and now the Yankees have runners at the corners with no one out. Infield will now come in for the Red Sox. And now we'll see the third baseman, Rich McKinney. Don't know much about him either. 215 average, a homer, 7 RBIs. These early Yankee teams, not really much there in the early 70s for the Yankees until they started becoming really good in the mid-70s at 76, 77, 78, of course. So runners at the corners, strategy. That's a 20. Culp does have a balk rating. And he gets called for the balk, and a run will score. Holy cow, that is a 2. And his balk rating is a 1 or a 2. Bloomberg will score. Munson to second, it's 2-1. So we're early in this game. We're getting a lot of everything. So Bloomberg scores on a balk by Ray Culp. And now Munson goes to second. Now the infield will play back. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 6. Culp will go ahead and pitch. Culp, 6-2. That's a wild pitch in that 10. That's going to be too high, ball 1. Culp again, 5-3. That's a blank. McKinney, 6-3. That's a ground out to third. That'll be taken care of there by Peterson. Out number 1. And Munson, he'll stay at second base. One down, and that will bring up the shortstop, Gene Michael, future manager, I believe. 233 average, a homer, 32 RBIs. Munson still on at second, nothing on the 9. Culp with the pitch. Culp, 1-1, strikeout, no way on the 14. Michael, 2-1, and that's a fly out to left field. Getting over there will be Gagliano, and that's the second out. And now the pitcher, Fritz Peterson, a 232 average and 9 RBIs, capable of hitting. Nothing on the strat. That is a 2. Munson stays where he is. Culp, 3-6. That's a range play. Peterson, 6-5. That's a power hit to center field. That is a 16. That's too high, so it's a fly out to center. But Tommy Harper's got to get to it. His range is a 3. That is a 6, and that is going to drop. And that's going to be a base hit for Peterson. He will get it. It's going to have to fall in front of Harper. Question is, does it score Munson? Munson, base runner 4 with 2 outs. Single to center, +3 is a 7. No chance. Munson will come around. He will score, and this game is tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single by the pitcher. So the Red Sox get 2 in the top of the inning, and the Yankees get 2 at the bottom of the inning. And here's Clark. Clark is 0 for 1. Anything with Peterson, nothing on the 4. He'll stay where he is. Culp, 1-6. That's a walk, and that 1 is easily ball 4. So now Peterson goes to second on the base on balls. Second walk given up by Culp. It'll bring up Torres. Torres walked his first time up. Strategy is nothing going on. Culp will go ahead and pitch. Culp, 3-5, strikeout, 18. Believe it or not, that is too high. Torres, 6-5, and it's a base hit to right field. That'll be a single. Peterson, a base runner, 3 with 2 outs. Single to right, a 0. So a 1-3, Peterson will score, and he will. Peterson comes around and he will score. Clark has a base running rating of 3. He will make third on the 3. Torres on it first. It's 3-2 Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! So Ray Culp cannot get out of this inning. The batter now is Mercer. Mercer's 0 for 1, still 2 outs. Craig Scarborough joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Strategy roll, nothing on the 15. Clark on at third, Torres on at first. Culp will go ahead and he will pitch. Culp, 6-4, that is a blank. Mercer, 4-2, and that is another base hit. That one's in the left, that's a single. Clark will score. Single to left. Torres with 2 outs, base runner 4. Single to left is 0. A 1-4. He'll make third. It's a 6. Now we have a play. Possible play. Gagliano has a +2 arm. Only a 1. There'll be a play. It is a 4. They hold up Torres at second base. But another run scores for the Yankees. It's 4-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! And now the batter is White, as Clee baseball fan joins us here at Yankee Stadium. So White is 0 for 1, and Culp just cannot get this inning over. Strategy roll, nothing on the 14, still 2 outs. Culp, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. Culp, 5-2, against the switch left. That is a home run result against the righty. White needs an 8, and he just misses it with a 9. 1-5, and instead it's going to be a ground ball to first base. That'll be handled by Josephson. He'll take it himself, tag the bag, and finally end the inning. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 big error, 1 balk, and a walk. And the Yankees have taken a 4-2 lead here after 2. I would like to let you guys know, if you do not know, for those of you who play Inside Pitch, the 2023 season has just been released from Chris Davis of Inside Pitch. He just released it today. I did post that information on the Universal Baseball Lounge and the Inside Pitch community. So for those of you who are waiting for the 2023 season of Inside Pitch, it is out now. And of course, as you guys know, I've already ordered it, like I have every one of his printed seasons. So 2023 is now available. He did not release another historical season from 01 to 06, but I'm pretty sure we'll see one of those very shortly. Top of the third, 4-2 Yankees. Peterson back on the mound. And top of the order for the Red Sox, here's Tommy Harper. And Harper is 0 for 1. Peterson with the pitch. Peterson, 4-6, hit by pitch. The 11, that will miss. Harper, 3-3, and that's a fly out to left field. And that will be Roy White getting to that. Here's Aparicio. He's 0 for 1. Peterson, 4-6. Again, the hit by pitch, but the 20 is high. Aparicio, 6-4, and that's a ground out to first base. Bloomberg will get that himself and take it for the out, 2 away. Now Smith. Smith is 0 for 1. Peterson, he'll set up and his pitch. Peterson, 2-3, strikeout. No way on a 20. Smith, 5-5, and against the lefty, it's a base hit. He slaps it past second base, and Smith will get to first to keep the inning alive. And that'll bring up Josephson. Josephson got a double his first time up. Smith at 15 stolen bases, and he's not getting any here. Peterson will go ahead and pitch. Peterson, 1-3, that's a blank. Josephson, 2-3, and that's flied to right. And it will be Torres coming under it, and he'll make the play and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the third. Hoping that Culp will have a better inning. He just couldn't get the second inning over. The Yankees did bat around in the last inning, so Ron Blomberg will go ahead and lead off, and he reached on an error. And here is the pitch from Culp. Culp, 6-5, strikeout 13, no way. Blomberg, 6-3, and that's a ground out to second. It will be handled by Griffin with no problem. And tosses it over. Next batter is Munson. Munson got a single his first time up. Culp with the pitch. Culp, 3-2. That's a pitcher result, and that 13 against the righty is too high. Munson, 3-3, and he grounds that to second base as well. And that will once again be Griffin making the play, 2 away. And now McKinney. McKinney is 0 for 1. Doug Hunt joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Culp with the pitch. 2-1. That's a blank. McKinney, 5-4, and that's a base hit. He hits it past short, and McKinney keeps the inning alive for the Yankees. And he will head to first. It'll bring up Michael. Michael 0 for 1. McKinney did have 1 stolen base that year. He's not getting any here. Culp will go ahead and he will pitch. Culp, 4-2, strikeout 14, impossible. Michael, 1-2, and it's a line drive right to third, but Petrocelli is there to glove it, and that'll end it. A much better inning for Ray Culp. No runs and a hit. It remains 4-2 in favor of the Yankees. Top of the fourth coming up. And the batter will be Rico Petrocelli. He leads off. He's 0 for 1. Carl Yastrzemski hasn't been in the lineup yet for the Red Sox. I think he was injured early in the 72 season. I do know he's not in the roster at all. Can anybody confirm? I mean, was Yastrzemski hurt early in 72? Peterson, 3-6. That is a blank. Petrocelli, 2-6, and it's a line out right to first base. And Blomberg is there to glove it. Next batter is Gagliano, and he reached on an error his first time up. Peterson, a 6-3, another possible error. Gagliano, 4-6, it's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to McKinney. His error rating is a 17, and that is an 18. He will not make an error. He bobbles it, drops it, picks it up, throws to first, and got him by a step. And that is the second out. An error rating of a 17, and that's an 18. He does not make an error. And now the batter is Griffin, and Griffin is 0 for 1. Peterson with the pitch. Peterson, 2-2, strikeout. No way on a 13. Griffin, 5-2, and that is a grounder to third. And that will be taken care of there by McKinney. He won't have to worry about this one. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Culp back on the mound. And leading off for the Yankees will be Fritz Peterson. And he got a base hit his first time up. Culp with the pitch. Culp, 4-5. That's an error on a grounder. Peterson, 6-2. And that is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Aparicio. His error rating is a 7. That's a 10. Aparicio's got it. And He will toss it over for the out. Peterson says, DH? I don't need no stinking DH. What am I doing? Culp is still out there. As John Haverly joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Clark is up next. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Culp with the pitch. 4-6, strikeout. No way on the 14. Clark, 1-6, and that's flied to right. And Reggie Smith will come to it and get it 2 down. And now here's Torres. Torres is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Culp with the pitch. Culp, 2-2, walk plus. And yeah, that 6 will walk Torres easily. So Culp will give up another base on balls, and that is his 3rd walk. And now the batter is Mercer. Mercer 1 for 2 with a single. Torres, anything on the strat? The 12 says no. Torres will stay where he is. Culp with the pitch. Culp, 6-1, hit by pitch. Not with that 14, too high. Mercer, 1-4, and against the righty, Mercer will hit one into center field, and that will be at least a 2-bagger. That's a double to center field. Will it score Torres? 2 outs, base runner 4. Double to center, +2 is a 6. Not a problem. Torres has the speed. He comes around, and he will score. 5-2 Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! So the Yankees are pouring it on here. A 5-2 lead on the Red Sox. Here comes White. Culp will stay on the mound, though. This is 1972, not 2023. So White is 0 for 2. Still 2 outs here. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Mercer will stay where he is. Culp with the pitch. Culp, 6-6. Error on a throw. White, 3-4. And that is a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Petrocelli. His error rating is a 6. That's a 16. He won't make an error. He'll take his time and toss it over to first to get the out. And that will end the inning. 1 run on 1 hit and a walk. And the Yankees now have a 5-2 lead after 4. Yaz played in only 125 games. Yes, that I do know. So I'm thinking he may have been hurt there, Chuck. I'm not sure if he was hurt early in the season. That's what I'm thinking. I do know he comes in later according to Action PC Baseball, which is what I use to set up the rosters for each game. We go to the top of the 5th. Pudge will lead it off. Carlton Fisk. And he got a base hit his first time up. 5-2 Yankees here against the Red Sox. Peterson, 1-2. That's a blank. Fisk. 1-5. That's a ground out to third. That'll be handled by McKinney. And he'll toss it over for the out. Next batter will be the pitcher, Ray Culp. He will hit. Peterson will go ahead and pitch. Peterson, 6-3. Possible error. Culp, 1-4. And that's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. No error. And that is the 2nd strikeout for Peterson. Not that many strikeouts at Yankee Stadium with a -5. Here's Harper. Harper is 0 for 2. Peterson with the pitch. 4-4. Against the righty, it's a blank. Harper, 4-2. That's a power hit to center field. That's a 3. And against the lefty, it will be a single. Harper gets a base hit, and he will hold it first. And that'll bring up Aparicio, and he's 0 for 2. Harper had 25 stolen bases, and he does not get the steal sign, and Aparicio will not hit and run with 2 outs. So Peterson with the pitch. Peterson, 4-6, hit by pitch, 3. That's actually too high. Aparicio is a 3, but Peterson a -2 makes him a 1. Aparicio, 2-3, and it's a ground out to second base. Horace Clark will come to it. He'll make the catch and end the inning. No runs and a hit. Remains 5-2 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. Bottom of the fifth. Leading off for the NYY will be Ron Blomberg. And he is 0 for 2, but reached on an error and got balked in. Balked in a run. Culp with the pitch. Culp, 5-2 against the lefty. That is a straight home run result. Blomberg against righties as a 20. Well, do I really need to roll the die? Actually, not really. It's pretty gone. Kaboom! That ball is hit pretty high. That ball is hit pretty deep to the power alley in center field. It ain't coming back. Home run, Ron Blomberg. Stadium cheers. Yay! And the Yankees getting the runs tonight at 6-2. As I.D. Dexter joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Check out his amazing channel. Whenever the Yankees hit a home run, whenever the line that is, I get excited. Whoever wins gets a home run there. I.D. Jester and Sports Time Machine Utah Mike joins us here at Yankee Stadium. The batter is Munson. Munson 1 for 2. 6-2 Yankees. The historical score of this game was 6-3. Culp 3-5. Strikeout 10. Not happening. Munson 5-2, and that's flied out to center field. And that will be Harper getting to it, and he'll make the catch. Next batter is McKinney. McKinney 1 for 2. Culp, he will go ahead and pitch. Culp 2-6, that's a blank. McKinney 1-4, and that's ground out to second base. And Griffin will go ahead and get to that one and toss it over for the out. And now Michael. Michael is 0 for 2. Culp will pitch to Michael. 2 men down here. Culp 5-6, that is a blank. Michael 5-1, and that's flied to right, and it'll be Reggie Smith to come under that, and he will make the catch. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Ron Blomberg, the original designated hitter, yes, as Sports Time Machine says. It is 6-2 in favor of the Yankees after 5. ID Jester, Kirk, question, are you going to come see the Cardinals over here in Jupiter? I am looking at, I believe the date I'm looking at for March is, I believe it's March 9th. I think that's when they take on the Cardinals and Jupiter, the Mets and the Cardinals there. So I'm wondering if you're going to come there and come to see me for that game. I don't know yet. Let me know. I can put in for that Saturday to make sure I'm not working that Saturday. We go to the top of the 6-2 here as John Wise joins us here at Yankee Stadium. You're not sure yet. The wife has a leg issue that we have to get cleared up, but hopefully let me know. Please do there, because I will be purchasing tickets in February. So let me know. They do play the Marlins the week earlier. It doesn't matter which one I go to, but I'm only going to go to one game this year, at least spring training. I will see the Mets play the Marlins on my birthday, as a matter of fact, on May 18th of this year. They're playing on a Saturday. So top of the 6th inning, Red Sox down 6-2. Reggie Smith leading off. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Yankees Bob 7 joins us here at Yankee Stadium. How do I know that Yankees Bob 7 will definitely join us for a Yankee game? Peterson 1-4 against a switch right. That's a blank. Smith 5-6. And that's a ground out to third. That'll be handled there by McKinney. And that is the first out. Next batter is Josephson. Josephson is 1 for 2. He's got a single. Actually, it's a double. Peterson, 3-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Josephson, 2-5. That's a ground out to third once again. Handled easily there by McKinney, 2 away. And now the batter is Petrocelli. Petrocelli is 0 for 2. We know that Yankees Bob 7 says, let's go Yankees, but we know he's really a closet Red Sox fan, right? Because you need a token Yankee fan. Yeah, because nobody in the chat likes the Yankees. Peterson, 3-4, strikeout 7. Nope, not happening. Not with that -5. Petrocelli, 5-5, and he flies out to center, and that's going to be caught by Mercer. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Fritz Peterson. We will go to the bottom of the 6th. Might be me, Yankees, Bob. Yuckies. Never a Red Sox fan. Red Sox get no love. Bottom of the 6th inning. And leading off for the Yankees will be Fritz Peterson. He will bat. He's 1 for 2. Culp can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. He's due to bat 4th in the 7th. They're going to let him pitch. Culp with the pitch. Culp, 6-5, strikeout 10. And believe it or not, that is going to be too high. Peterson, 4-2, but he grounds it to second base, and it will be Griffin getting over there and making the play. 1 out. Here's Clark. Clark is 0 for 2 with a walk. And yes, ID Jester, I noticed you were playing APA. Culp will pitch. Culp, 5-3. That's blank. Clark, a 6-2. And that's a line out to second base. Griffin's going to be right where he needs to be. He actually maybe leaped a little bit, but he made the catch. 2 outs. And now here's Torres. Torres is 1 for 1. A single, but he's walked twice. Culp with the pitch. Culp, 1-2 against the switch left. That's a walk plus. And that 19 is not going to walk him. He becomes a 20. -2 is an 18. He does not walk him on a walk plus. Torres, 1-5. Instead, he grounds it to second base. And that's going to be handled by Griffin. And Griffin's going to make all 3 putouts, 2 ground outs, and a line out. And the inning is over. A nice job by Ray Culp on a bounce back. Remains 6-2 after 6. Yes, ID Jester was playing a little APA earlier. And of course, if any of you guys don't know who ID Jester is, please visit the channel. He is just absolutely, totally amazing. And he is one of my inspirations for doing this crazy stuff. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Phil Gagliano leads off for the BOS Sox. He's 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Peterson, he still has some left in the tank, and he'll stay out there. Peterson with the pitch. Peterson, 1-1, range play. Gagliano, 1-4, ground ball to third. That ball is hit to McKinney. His range is a 2, and he's got it. Nice play by McKinney. Makes up for the error he had earlier, and he'll throw to first for the out. Rich McKinney makes up for the error. He had one earlier, and there's one down. Here is Griffin. And Griffin is 0 for 2. Peterson will go ahead and pitch. Peterson, 3-3. That's a pitcher result against a righty. A 1-3 is a single up the middle. That is a 3. It's a base hit. Griffin actually gets a base hit right past Peterson, and the Red Sox have a base runner. And it'll bring up Pudge. Pudge is 1 for 2. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Pitcher versus batter. Peterson, 5-1. That's a range play at the park. Yankee Stadium, 6-4. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Gene Michael. His range is a 4, but a double play depth, it's a 3. He's got it. Can he turn it? 3-3-4. Second base, pivot, Clark, 0. A 1-4. They turn the double play. They got it. Side retired. 6-4-3 double play. No runs and a hit. And the Red Sox are not getting the breaks tonight, but the Yankees certainly are. And they have a 6-2 lead. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. I had to set my alarm system, make sure a Steeler fan doesn't come through my door and try to steal my mom. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow night, and it will be May 24th. There's only one team left that we have not seen in this first schedule block. It is the final game of the first schedule block, and we will see them tomorrow night. We will be at Arlington Stadium to see the Rangers, but that's not who it is. It's the Chicago White Sox. We've not seen them yet. We will see them tomorrow night. The Chicago White Sox will take on the Texas Rangers. Tom Bradley will be pitching for the White Sox, and Bill Gogolewski will be pitching for the Rangers. You can't get any more baseball name than that. Bradley against Gogolewski, the White Sox and the Rangers. That will be tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. Strat Baseball. Yeah, John Wise, you should go ahead and, you can get a decent microphone. I'll tell you right easily, John. The camera I use is from Logitech. It's the Brigio, and it has a condenser mic in it, although I've been always playing the idea of getting a regular mic, and I probably sound a lot better, but I kind of just I have no problem with the way I sound. So you may just want to try that. Maybe a Brigio, which is a good camera. It's a 1080p. You get good, and you can see how clearly my game looks. So, and looks even better once it's all fully loaded up. Yankees Bob says, how did the Yankees score? They got him. Ron Blomberg reached on an error and came in on a balk. Munson scored on a single by Fritz Peterson, the pitcher, and then Ron Blomberg hit a home run in the game, and also Bobby Mercer got an RBI double. So bottom of the seventh here, Yankees lead 6-2, and that's going to be it for Culp. He is done, and the Red Sox are going to go to the bullpen. And leading off for the Yankees will be Bobby Mercer, and he is having a good night tonight, 2 for 3. So let's see who the Red Sox want to bring in to pitch. And they are going to go with, coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Gary Peters. 3 wins, 3 losses, a save, a 4.32 ERA. Peters will come in to pitch for the Red Sox, as Culp will leave the game. And he can pitch to 9 batters, although I doubt he's going to be there because he's actually due to lead off, but we'll see what happens. So Gary Peters will pitch for the Red Sox. Bobby Mercer leads off for the Yankees. Bottom of the 7th, 6-2. Peters, 2-2 against the lefty. Strikeout plus. And will that 6 get him? Yeah, that will. Strikeout plus will get him. A 9 minus 5 is a 4, but it becomes a 14, and he will get Mercer. And not many strikeouts, apparently, at Yankee Stadium. 1 down, and here's White. White is 0 for 3. Peters will pitch. Peters, 6-2. Wild pitch. Ball 1. Peters, 2-3. Strikeout 12. That's high. White, a 3-5, and that's flied out to center field. And Harper will come under it and make the catch for out number 2. Next batter is Blomberg. Blomberg 1 for 3, but a home run and reached on an error. Peters will pitch to Blomberg. Peters, 5-1. That is a home run result, and against the lefty, Blomberg's got a 20, and that's not going to make any difference. Blomberg just hit his second bomb of the night. Kaboom! High, deep, gone. Home run. Ron Blomberg is second of the game. Stadium cheers. Yay! Now 7-2 in favor of the Yankees as Peters went ahead and put that right over the plate. That was a meatball, and that was actually a matzo ball, and Blomberg turned that into matzo ball soup. And that, or knedlach, as we Jews call it. 2 outs. And the next batter will be Munson. as Scooney 007 joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Munson is 1 for 3 with a single. Peters will pitch to him. Peters 6-4. That's a walk. That 15. That's going to be too high. Munson 2-5, and it's flied to right. And Reggie Smith is going to get there, and he'll make the catch. 1 run on 1 hit. Ron Blomberg, his second home run of the game. And it's now a 7-2 Yankee lead after 7. We go to the top of the 8th, as Scooney says he loves the mat. I do too. I do. I may order another one, maybe set up a little differently, but I may order another one from Ink Gaming. If anybody wants to know about the mat, I got it from Ink Gaming. You can see how nice and clear and colorful it is. Plus, I have the Inside Pitch logo in the center, which I thought would be pretty cool, since that's what I play. Again, guys, let you know, 2023 season for Inside Pitch is available. So for any of you guys who are waiting for the 2023 season for Major League Baseball, Inside Pitch does have the game season out now. Chris just released it. So if you want to get a copy of the 2023 season of Inside Pitch, it is now out. Top of the 8th, and we'll see a pinch hitter for Gary Peters. And we'll see a new batter for the Red Sox. And coming on to pinch hit will be Danny Cater. 237 average, 8 homers, 39 RBIs in 72. Peterson, he can picture 2 more batters before he tires. They're going to leave him out there. You got a 5-run lead. Peterson, 3-3. That's a pitcher result. That 11 is too high. Cater, 3-1. It's flied to left field. And Roy White will go ahead and get to it and make the play for the out. 1 down. The batter is Harper. Harper is 1 for 3. 1 out. 7-2. And yes, I've already purchased the 2023 season. I'm pretty sure I'll get that before the end of the week, the way he sends stuff out. If not, it'll be Monday maybe next week, whatever. Peterson with the pitch. I'm a patient guy. Peterson, 1-2. That's a blank. Harper, 2-1. And that is a fly out to right field. Getting over there is going to be Torres. He'll make the catch. And that is the second out. Peterson is now tired. They say stay out there. Maybe you can finish the game. Aparicio is next. He's 0 for 3. Peterson with the deal. Peterson, 3-6. That is a blank. Aparicio, 5-3, and that's a fly ball to left field. And Roy White will get to that one, and he'll make the catch and retire the side. 1-2-3 for Peterson, and they may let him go the distance. We'll see what happens here as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the Yankees will be Rich McKinney. With the Yankees a 5-run lead, they'll let him stay out there and bat. Red Sox do need a pitcher, and a 5-run lead, I don't think they would bring in their best. So they are going to coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Bobby Bolin. No wins, a loss, 5 saves, a 2.93 ERA. Bolin will come on to pitch. Will be the 3rd Red Sox pitcher. Bottom of the 8th, 7-2 Yanks. Bolin, 2-6, strikeout 9. Nope, not happening. McKinney, 1-1, base hit. McKinney will go ahead and come through with a single and past the third base as the Yankees looking for insurance. The next batter is Michael. Michael is 0 for 3. Infielder double play, strategy rolls are off. Bolin, 3-2, strikeout, not happening on the 10. Michael, 6-2. That's flied to center field. And Tommy Harper will come to that and make the play for 1 out. He can actually hit the ball pretty well. So Fritz Peterson is going to come up to bat. He's got a 232 average. They're going to see if Peterson can go the distance and get the complete game with a 5-run lead. And since this was the first game of a doubleheader, I'm thinking that's what they would try to do and save the bullpen for game number 2. Bolin will go ahead and pitch. Bolin, 3-4, strikeout 8. Believe it or not, that will miss. Peterson, 5-5, and he grounds it to first. 1, 2, 3. Shortstop pivot Aparicio -2. So only a 1's going to be a double play. They won't get it. McKinney thrown out at second. Fielder's choice. Peterson goes to first. And now the batter is Clark. Bolin will pitch to Clark. Peterson on at first base. Yankees have a 7-2 lead here. And here comes the pitch from Bolin. Bolin, 1-1, hit by pitch. Not happening with the 20. Clark, 5-2, and that's a ground ball to short. That'll be handled there by Aparicio. And he's going to throw to second to get Peterson, and that will do it. No runs and a hit for the Yankees, but they have a 7-2 lead here after 8. But will we see some ninth inning magic? I know all the Yankee fans want to see some ninth inning magic. Every Yankee fan wants to see some ninth inning magic. Top of the ninth, 7-2. Fritz Peterson is tired. They say go out there and get the complete game. He will be facing the heart of the Red Sox order. Reggie Smith is up first. He's 1 for 3 with a single. 7-2. Fans here at Yankee Stadium would like to see the win here. Peterson with the pitch. Peterson, 2-6. That's a blank. Smith, 1-6. And that's a base hit to center field. Reggie Smith will get a leadoff single to start the inning for the Red Sox. Next up is Josephson. He'll bat with a 268 average. Peterson still out there. Double play is called. Peterson, 1-5. That's a range play. Josephson, 5-3. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to McKinney. His range is a 2, but at double play depth, it's a 1. He won't get that one, and that is going to be a single past third and a base hit. Reggie Smith will hold at second base. He does not have the speed to get to third. But now the Red Sox have runners at first and second, and nobody out. And the batter is Petrocelli. And now they're going to talk to Peterson on the mound, and they say, hey, if I give up a run, you get me out of here. I think I can get this done. So infield is still at double play depth, although Sparky Lyle, I think Sparky Lyle was the closer at this time. I think he was. Yeah, Sparky Lyle is warming up if needed, but they would like to save him for the second game of the doubleheader. But they're going to let Peterson try again. So Smith on at second, Josephson on at first. Petrocelli is the batter. Peterson gives up a run. I will yank him. Nobody out, top of the ninth, 7-2. Fans at Yankee Stadium not nervous yet, although the tying run is now in the hole. Peterson, 1-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Petrocelli, 2-4, and it's a base hit past short. It's a single. Smith base running rating of a 3, and he will come around. He will score. It's 7-3. Now as the Red Sox get a run. Dwayne Josephson holds at second base. Petrocelli is on at first. And now 7-3 is the score. And that will be it for Peterson. So 3 straight singles. The batter is Phil Gagliano. That will be it for Peterson. He does leave with the win. But the Yankees will now go to the closer. And they will bring out Sparky Dirty Lyle. For those of you who ever saw the movie Convoy with Chris Christopherson and Ernest Borgnine, great flick, by the way. Sparky Lyle comes on to pitch for the Yankees to try to get this game over, as they will go to him now. 9 wins, 5 losses, 35 saves, 1.92 ERA, one of the premier closers of 72. So Josephson on at second, Petrocelli on at first. It's now 7-3. Lyle will go ahead and pitch to Gagliano. He will, or will he bat? Let me check the Red Sox lineup and see what I want to do here. And the Red Sox bench really is not that great. They're going to let Gagliano hit. So Josephson on at second, Peterson at first. Nobody out, top of the ninth. But now it's a 7-3 ball game. Strategy rolls are still off. Lyle, 5-3 against the righty. Strikeout plus that 12 will get him. Struck him out. He gets Gagliano and just barely gets a K. At -5 to strikeouts at Yankee Stadium, but the strikeout plus makes him a 19. -5 is a 14. That is a 12, and he got him. So now one out. The batter is Griffin. Griffin is the batter. He is 1 for 3 with a single. Lyle goes ahead and makes the pitch. Lyle, 5-2. That's a range play. Griffin, 5-2. It's a ground ball to first base. That ball is hit to Ron Blomberg, and he's not going to get it. His range is a 1, but with a double play depth, his range is a 0. He will not get it, and that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to be a single. Josephson, a base running rating of 2, will not score. He will hold at third, and the bases are loaded, and the tying run coming to the plate in the form of Pudge. So here comes Pudge. And if he gets a hold of one, it's out of here. Lyle will pitch to Fisk. Fisk is 1 for 3. He's got a single. Infield is going to stay at double play depth. The runners on base do not mean anything, but Fisk runs does. Lyle will stay out there and try to turn the 2. Josephson at third. Petrocelli at second. Griffin on at first. Who do you want in this situation? You want Pudge up there. He is 1 for 3. Lyle gets us. The Yankee fans are cheering on for Sparky. Strategy rolls are off. Here comes the pitch. Lyle, 1-1, strikeout. The 20 is too high. Fisk, 2-1. It's a base hit. Pastor, that'll be a single. Josephson will come in to score. Petrocelli does not have the speed. He will hold at third, but the Red Sox get another run at 7-4. And the bases are still loaded. Bobby Bolin due to bat. He won't. Red Sox will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for the Red Sox is going to be a young Ben Oglivie. 241 average, 8 homers, 30 RBIs. But he's got pretty good home run power against lefties. So Oglivie is going to come on here as now the go-ahead run is at the plate. Petrocelli on at third. Griffin on at second. Fisk on at first. Sparky trying to get this game over with. He can still pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. But Ben Oglivie on the plate for the Red Sox. Still 1 out. Infield is still going to stay back looking for outs. Not going to call infield in. The tying run is at first base. Lyle will set it up for the pitch. Strategy rolls are still off. Lyle sets up and he will deal. 4-1. That's a pitcher result. Against the lefty, that 10 is too high. Oglivie, 5-1, and it's a line drive to second base. That is out number 2. And with a runner on first and second, a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4 will be the game. And it's a 5. They all get back. A 1 or a 2, the runner on first would have been doubled off. A 3 or a 4, a runner on second would have been doubled off. But yet I roll a 5 and it keeps it alive. So we'll line out to second base now, 2 outs, as after further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Yankee Stadium. And the next batter for the Red Sox will be Tommy Harper. He will bat. Harper is 1 for 4. Lyle trying to get out of this jam. Bases full of Bo Sox. Fans here at Yankee Stadium still a little bit nervous. Harper does have decent home run power against lefties. 2 men down. Fans are loud. Lyle gets the sign. Strategy rolls are off. Now Lyle will deal. Lyle, 1-2. That is a blank. Harper will swing. 2-3. And it's a base hit past second base. The game will continue. Petrocelli will come in to score. Griffin, a base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. He will come in to score. Fisk has the speed. He'll get to third. Harper gets to first. It's now 7-6. Stadium groans. Tying run is at third base. Harper gets a single. And then batter now is Luis Aparicio. They go talk to Lyle. See what he wants to do. Aparicio is 0 for 4. But they're going to let Lyle pitch here. He's the closer. This is what you're paying him to do. But right now, Lyle is not getting it done. They're going to stick with him. It's now a 7-6 ball game as the Red Sox are getting some serious magic, but will they just get a little more? Aparicio is 0 for 4. The tying run is at third. The go-ahead run is at first. 2 outs, 7-6. Yankee fans are a little bit stunned, but they know they still have, all they need is one more out. Strategy rolls are now back on. And that is an 11, nothing happening. Fisk will stay at third, Harper on at first. Lyle will pitch to Aparicio. And the fans here at Yankee Stadium are loud. Can the Red Sox complete the comeback? Lyle with the pitch. 3-6. That is at the park. Yankee Stadium. 6-2. It's a base hit to left field. The Red Sox have tied the game. Fisk will come in. He will score. Harper, base runner 4. Becomes a 5. And that ball is hit to left field. So that is a single to left, a 1-3. So a 1-3, Harper will make third. He does not. He holds it second. This game is tied. And Aparicio comes through. The Red Sox get 5 in the top of the 9th inning. No lead is safe at inside pitch. Stadium barfs. Yeah. And that is all for Sparky Lyle. He is tired, and that will do it for him. And the Yankees got to go to the bullpen. We are tied at 7 here in the top of the 9th inning. The next batter is Reggie Smith. The Yankees just cannot get that one final out. And coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Lindy McDaniel. 3 wins, 1 loss, no saves, a 2.25 ERA. McDaniel will be the new pitcher. Peterson gets a no decision after pitching his butt off. Lyle blows the save and now is on the hook for the possible loss if McDaniel can't get this out. 2 down, tied at 7, top of the 9th inning. Game of the year candidate? Absolutely. Runners at first and second. Harper, the go-ahead run at second base. Aparicio on at first. McDaniel will pitch to Smith. 2 men down. Yankee fans can't believe it. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Nobody moves. McDaniel sets up, and he will pitch. McDaniel, 5-6. That is a walk, and that 9 is too high. Smith will go ahead and swing. Smith, 5-5, and against the righty, it's a ground ball to second base. And that'll be picked up by Clark. He's got it, throws to first, and the inning is over. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors, And the Red Sox score 5 in the top of the 9th inning to tie this game at 7. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Leading off for the Yankees will be Rusty Torres. The Red Sox will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be one of their main guys, and that's going to be Bill Spaceman Lee. 7 wins, 4 losses, 5 saves, a 3.20 ERA. So Spaceman Lee will come on to pitch against Rusty Torres. Bottom of the 9th inning, tied at 7. Are you kidding me? Spaceman with the pitch. Spaceman 6-1 against the switch right. That's a blank. Torres 3-2, and it's a leadoff base hit past short, and the winning run is on first. So Torres gets the single, runner on, and now the batter is Mercer, and Mercer has great strength is a big-time home run hitter in 72. He's 2 for 4, a single and a double. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 3. Mercer will swing away. A hit and run actually comes up, but Mercer says, are you kidding me? I got home run power. I'm going ahead and hitting it. Thank you after further review with Steve Tower. But as I said before, for some reason, I'm still not getting money. So please save your cash. But I do thank you, sir. Torres on at first. Mercer, he's at the plate. Lee will pitch to Mercer. You got it there, further review. And Jimmy Jam joins us here at Yankee Stadium. And boy, what he missed. Strategy roll, nothing on the 5. Lee will go ahead and pitch. Lee, 2-5, strikeout 11. That is high. Mercer, 4-1, and it's a ground ball to first. 1-1-1. Shortstop pivot Aparicio -2. So there's no double play. And that is a 2. Torres will have enough speed being held. He'll make it to second base, as the only play that Josephson had was to get the out. And there is 1 out. So the winning run goes to second base on the ground out. And now the batter is White. White is 0 for 4. You know he's due. Tied at 7, bottom of the 9th, Red Sox put a 5 spot in the top of the 9th inning, but the Yankees are 180 feet away from winning it. Spaceman will go ahead, prepare to pitch. Nothing on the strat. White will bat. Lee will pitch. Lee, 4-2. That's a wild pitch, and the 8 is over his head, and Torres goes to third. A wild pitch by the Spaceman puts Torres at third base. Now the infield has to come in. So Torres on at third now, and a wild pitch by Lee. It's ball 1. Reroll the strategy. Nothing on the 9. Lee will go ahead, and he will set up with the pitch. Spaceman, 3-3, walk, 2, and that's ball 4. So he walks White. Gets a walk, and now the batter is Ron Blomberg, and he has had a night. 2 for 4, but 2 of them were bombs. He reached on an error and got balked in and scored a run by a balk. Blomberg has 3 of the 7 Yankee runs. Ron Blomberg, who right now has been the terror for the Red Sox in this game. Infield is still in. They got no choice. Lee will pitch to Blomberg, and the question is, do you pitch to him or do you pitch to Munson? I think you pick your poison. I think you pitch to Blomberg. Lee will go ahead and pitch to him. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Strategy roll, nothing happening on the 11. Lee will go ahead and pitch to Blomberg. Lee, 4-4, error on a grounder. Blomberg, 5-3. It's a power hit to center field. That is a 10. And against the lefty, it doesn't matter. It's a power hit to center. That's a 10. It's a single. The Yankees will win the ball game. Torres will come and he will score. Yankees win. Yankees win. Duh! Yankees win. That's your game. Stadium cheers. Yay! Ron Blomberg is definitely the player of the game. 3 for 5, 2 homers, and he has 4 of the Yankee 8 RBIs. And the Yankees win this game 8-7. And what a heck of a game tonight. A big victory for the Yankees. The Red Sox come all the way back, but just fail in the bottom of the ninth. And a big victory for the Yankees tonight. They will now go to 12-14, and the Red Sox now drop to 13-12. What a way, what another great game in the Red Sox-Yankees rivalry. But it is the Yankees that will persevere here at Yankee Stadium. Final line score coming up. 1 run, by the way, on 2 hits and a walk and a wild pitch. For the Yankees, 8 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. For the Red Sox, 7 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher is Lindy McDaniel. He's going to wind up with the win, and Bill Spaceman Lee is going to wind up with the loss. But what a victory for the Yankees tonight here on Inside Pitch. Another great game in the Red Sox-Yankee rivalry. Every time these two teams get together, you kind of think it's a play. It almost sounds like it's a playoff game. You never know. We are not done. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Another Game of the Year candidate. The Yankee Magic gets it in the bottom of the 9th inning. Oof. They pull it out of their ass. And they will win the ball game. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Yankees will win the first game 8-7 over the Red Sox. They did play a doubleheader. We'll get to that one later. Let's get to the action. May 21st, Angels and the White Sox. Angels 542, and that is 3. White Sox 962, that is 6. A win for the Palehose. Cleveland at Detroit. Cleveland 313, that's 0. Tigers 826, that is 2, and that is a win for the Cats. Oakland at Kansas City. Athletics 1736, and that is 5. Royals 734, that is 3, and the Athletics are back to their winning ways. Baltimore and Milwaukee. Orioles 1332, that is 3. Milwaukee 444, and that's 3 actually. They tie. Extra innings. Baltimore 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Milwaukee 6 plus 0. That will be a win for the Brew Crew. Boston and the Yankees, the second game of the doubleheader that was played today. Red Sox 13-11, that is 0. Yankees 14-62, that is 7. And the Yankees take both games from the Red Sox today. Minnesota at Texas, a doubleheader was played, game 1. Minnesota 10-15, that is 1. Rangers 4-46, and that is 3. Rangers take game 1. Game number 2, Twins 11-53, and that is 5. Rangers 6-42, that is 3, and they will split the twin bill. Astros and the Dodgers. Astros 17-36, and that is 5. Dodgers 14-13, that is 1, and the Astros will get the win. Mets and the Phillies, good matchup, Seaver and Carlton. Mets 0-35, that is 1. Phillies 5-16, and that is 1 as well. They will go into extras. Mets 2 plus 4 is 6. Phillies 3 minus 2 is 1, and the Mets will get a happy recap. Expos and the Pirates in a doubleheader. Game 1. Montreal 6-52, and that is 4. Pirates 15-51, and that is 6. The Pirates win game 1. I'm pretty sure these were scheduled doubleheaders, not makeup games. Expos and the Pirates. Game number 2. Expos 4-36, and that is 3. Pirates 19-44, and that's 6. And the Pirates will take both games from the Expos. Reds and the Padres in a doubleheader. Remember those days when they had Sunday afternoon doubleheaders? When they were scheduled, you had the 29th doubleheader. Remember those days when you had 29th doubleheaders? You had a game in the morning and a game in early afternoon, a game in the evening. Remember those days when they used to schedule doubleheaders? They don't do that anymore. Reds and the Padres doubleheader, game 1. Reds 22-65. That's going to be 11. Padres 132, and that is 1. And that game belongs to the Reds. Game number 2. Reds 14-22, and that is 3. Padres 4-51, and that is also 3. They will go to extras. Reds roll a 3 plus 0. Padres roll a 5 plus 2 is 7. The Padres will split the twin bill. Atlanta and the Giants in a doubleheader. Game 1. Atlanta 15. 15-64, and that is 8. Giants 16-21, and that is 3, and that's a win for the Braves. Game number 2. Atlanta 10-52, that is 5. Giants 17-65, that's 10, and they'll split the twin bill. Cubs and the Cardinals. Cubs 11-25, and that is 3. Cardinals 9-51, that is 4, and the Cardinals will win that game. May 22nd, California and Oakland. Angels -145, and that's 2. Athletics 664, that's 6, and another win for the Athletics. White Sox and the Rangers. White Sox 13-53, and that is 6. Rangers 3-36, and that is 2. A win for the Pale Hose. Giants and the Dodgers. Giants 11-55, that is 6. Dodgers 13-21, that's 2. Win for the G-Men. Phillies and the Expos. Phillies 7-33, that is 2. Expos 7-35, and that is 3. That's a win for the Expos. Astros and the Padres. Astros 20-31, and that is 4. Padres 7-22, and that's 1. That's a win for the Stros. On to May 23rd, Baltimore at Boston. Orioles 13-62, and that is 7. Red Sox 10-15, that is 1, and they have a rough day tonight with the Red Sox. Milwaukee at Detroit. Brewers 6-25, and that is 2. Tigers 7-15, that is 1. That's a win for the Brew Crew. Cleveland and the Yankees. Indians 5-31, that is 2. Yankees 234, and that is also 2. They have extras. Cleveland 6 plus 0 is 6. Yankees 6 minus 2 is 4. That's going to be a win for the Indians in extras. California at Oakland. Angels 2-13. That's 0. Athletics 15-55. That is 7. And another win for the A's. White Sox at the Rangers. We have these two tomorrow night. White Sox 10-25, and that's 2. Rangers 8-36, and that is 3. Another win for the Rangers. Mets and the Cubs. Mets trying to get another win tonight. Mets 6-55. That is 4. Cubs 15-22, and that's 3. And the Mets will pull it out, and they will get another happy recap. Atlanta and the Reds. Braves 10-66, and that is 9. Reds 13-12, and that is 1, and that's a win for the Bravos. Giants and the Dodgers. Giants 7-63, that's 6. Dodgers 24-31, and that's 5. The Giants will beat the Dodgers. Philadelphia and the Expos. Phillies 6-56, that is 5. Expos 16-25, that is 3. That's a win for the Fightin' Phils. Astros and the Padres in a doubleheader, game 1. Astros 14-36, and that is 4. Padres 8-23, and that is 2. The Astros win game 1. Game number 2, Astros 23-52. And that is 8. The Padres 9-64. That's 7. The Astros win both games. Houston suddenly coming on strong. Pirates and the Cardinals. Pirates 18-66. That is 11. Cardinals 5-45. And that is 3. And that is a win for the Bucks. That is your 10-minute ticker if your team won tonight. Congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow is the final game of the first schedule block. Only one team we haven't seen yet, and we will see them tomorrow night. It will be the Chicago White Sox taking on the Texas Rangers. Tom Bradley will be pitching for the White Sox, and Bill Gogolewski will be pitching for the Rangers. So that's what we got tomorrow night. We'll be at Arlington Stadium between the White Sox and the Rangers, the final game of the first schedule block, before once again we will see all the teams in the second one. Tomorrow, Bradley, Gogolewski, White Sox, and the Rangers. Be there or be square. PFL QR, Jimmy Jam, John Wise, Yankees Bob 7, David Vega, Sports Time Machine. After further review with Steve Tower. Scooney 007, ID Jester. And let's see here. See if I got John Haverly, Chuck Rawlings, DJP. Clee Baseball Fan, Craig Scarborough, Joel Turney, Luca Pini, and, of course, Brian B. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. I think this game deserved it. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Definitely a Game of the Year candidate. The Red Sox score 5 in the top of the ninth to tie the game, but the Yankees get it done in the bottom of the ninth inning to win the game. It's an 8-7 win for the Yankees. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.